Hey guys, how you doing? It's Jay here, your trading buddy. Guys, look, since my previous video on the JIFU website, I've had quite a few questions around the scanners. There's 9 scanners. I've had people ask me which scanner is the best and how easy is it to use and so on and so on. So I thought it's best to do another video and review one of the scanners that I personally have introduced to people joining this platform that have made money within the first week. Okay. So look, let's go ahead and have a look at these scanners. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to dive into one of the scanners, and this scanner that we're going to be looking at today is called the Sniper Pro. Okay, there's one of the educators actually on the platform. He's a professional around the scanner. There is a PDF and there is also boot camps. There are many other videos to help you along with this scanner as well, so that you can start trading within the first week of you actually collaborating with wealth makers and JIFU. JIFU platform. So look, let's jump right into this. Let me share my screen. You should be seeing my screen in literally 3, 2, 1. Okay. So you should see my screen right now. I'm going to bring up the actual JIFU platform. As you can see right now, let's close that down. So this is JIFU platform logged in already. Okay. And what we're going to do is going to go to the Forex, and I can show you first before we even get into the platform. John Oliver is the actual expert on this particular strategy itself. Okay, so him himself has done all of the boot camps, allowing you to watch from start to finish in terms of how to actually utilize this scanner. Now, these videos are anything between 4 to 7 minutes. That's it, guys. 4 to 7 minutes. If you can't spend 4 to 7 minutes to watch a video, then maybe this is not the right thing for you, okay? But I will definitely tell you this, if you do invest in yourself on this platform, you definitely will make money within the first month as long as you are following the guidelines and following the rules. And that's not to make any income claims, but the scanners themselves actually really work, and they work to treat. Okay, so look, I'm actually going to go onto the scanner itself now, and I'm going to give you a breakdown of the scanner itself. Now, I'm going to click on Sniper Pro, and this is how the scanner is going to open up. Okay, now you do need to make just a few modifications to the scanner when it opens up, because it has quite a few indicators on it. Now, when you see this scanner, what I don't want you to do is panic, is think, oh my gosh, what is going on here? Because literally there is such an easy guide and rule book, which I'm going to break down for you right now, of how, when to enter and when to exit a trade. Okay? When to enter a trade and when to exit a trade. And I'll go through with you what all of these indicators actually represent, so that you have a clear understanding that this is a very, very, very simple tool to use. Okay, so look, let's actually just choose one of my favorite pair types, which is US 30. So first of all, I'm going to just select my time zone. So I'm in London, so I click here and we're on the 15-minute chart, as you can see here as well. Now, I'm actually going to select, here we go, I'm going to select US 30. There we go. So you can see where it says US 30, just at the top there, it says US 30, okay? I'm not going to go into the details of what US 30 is, because we have a full onboarding education. I like to call it the University of Trading, because it covers every single thing you need to know from a trading aspect. So look, guys, this is super, super simple, okay? Throughout this video, you're going to see my mouse flashing a white circle. That's where I want your eyes to go. That's where the position of whatever I'm talking about is on the actual screen. Okay, so let's break this down. So this is a single chart. We are collaborating with TradingView, so this is a TradingView chart, and it has many different things in it, a lot of different colors, and these little white balls, and this blue line, and so on and so on. And I'm going to break all of that down for you and show you how you're going to just utilize all of that as a guide to get you either into a trade or out of a trade, okay? So the first thing I want to show you is this. There is a number box right here. Can you see this number box right here? It says +6, okay? +6. Now, if you're using this as from a basic standpoint, you can actually enter a trade when you see this appear, okay? You can enter a trade when you see this appear. Now, you might be in a little bit of drawdown, but generally the trade is going to go in your trend. It's going to go in your direction, okay? Now, when you see it is blue, it means take a buy. It means that the market is what? Bullish. If you was to see it come up as a red, which I might not be able to see on here because they do disappear once they have been utilized. If it comes up red and it's on top of a candle, that means you are now taking it for a sell, which is a bearish trade. Now, once that appears, that is telling you, get ready. Okay, get ready, because now we're looking to enter a trade. Okay, that's simple, guys. That's simple. So that's number one. I'm going to give you maybe about 5 or 6 pointers here as a confluence for you to look out for before entering a trade. But once you see this, you enter the trade, and that's it. You let this do the work for you. Okay, so look, let's go back a minute. So rule number one, you're going to see this box appear, and it will always have a number in it. The higher the number, the higher the probability of the trade. So if it says anything like maybe +1, +2, then you know generally it's quite a weak trend. You might not want to enter that trade. So generally, the higher the number, the better the results are going to be for you. Okay, so +6 is generally good. Okay. Now, the second thing that you want to look out for is that once you have this blue, okay, once you have this blue box with a number, you want now the confluence of a blue candle. Okay. Now, if you're a complete newbie, you don't know what a candle is and some of the terminologies that I'm using, as I said, on the JIFU platform itself, there is a university which you can go through, and it talks you through every single aspect of the investment industry and also trading as well. The videos themselves are very, very short. They're very brief. They're like 5, 7 minutes, 10 minutes at max, which will allow you to start to understand all these abbreviations, okay? So the candle here has to be blue also. So you have a blue number box and a blue candle. Now, if you do not have a blue candle, don't worry, okay? Don't worry. You still want to stick onto the trade, because once you have a blue arrow here and a blue candle here, now these are your second and third confirmations, guys, okay? Versus this is number one confirmation. A blue candle is your second confirmation. And then you see this arrow right here, this arrow right here where my mouse is. Let me see if I can open this up a bit more so you guys can see this very clearly. You see this blue arrow right here where my mouse is? This will be your third confirmation, guys, your third confirmation. Now, this is telling you to enter the trade, okay? This is telling you to enter the trade. Now, I'm going to give you your fourth confirmation. We have a ribbon here, a ribbon. You see this ribbon, this red line? See this red line? And now it's turned blue, right? It's turned blue, okay? This is your ribbon. Once this ribbon has actually also turned blue, that is also now your fourth confirmation of entering a trade, your fourth confirmation of entering this trade, okay? Now, I'm going to give you your fifth confirmation of entering this trade. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to bring, let me bring this up a bit more. Okay, perfect. So below the chart, you're going to have a ribbon, and that these tiles, okay? Now, these tiles also represent buying and selling liquidity, just like the ribbon below as well. It represents buying and selling liquidity. Once you also see that this is turned blue, it's automatically telling us that there is motion in the to buy this particular currency, okay? There is liquidity building up to buy this particular currency. So once you've actually entered the trade, you should see this confluence as well as it is blue. Then you have these blue tiles emerging also. Okay, so if I was to actually put a line, a vertical line right here, right, let's see if we can get right here, we should now see that this lines up nicely with the trade, okay, with the actual candles. So we'll bring this back down. As you can see, look, blue tile, blue ribbon. I believe they call this the sniper snake. Okay, blue ribbon, blue tile. Okay, blue cloud, blue candlestick, blue arrow, and also a blue box with a number. So now you've got all of these confluences, you've got all of the aspects of this particular strategy matching up. You have only one job: take the trade. Okay. Now, how do you know how long to stay in this particular trade? Now, you see at the bottom of every single candle, you're going to see these little blue arrows. Okay. You're going to see these little blue arrows. These are confirmations for you that it is viable to stay inside the trade. Okay, you are in no danger by staying inside the trade. Plus, you have the blue ribbon that's following the trade as well. Okay, now also you have something else here as well, which you can see, which is another red ribbon. This is an EMA, okay, traveling through the chart. You also see this changing to blue as well. Okay. Now the EMAs can also be used as something which is called support and resistance. Okay. So you see it go break above the EMA, which is another indicator that it is safe to stay in this particular trade. Okay. Now, how simple is that? That you're just sitting here waiting for this, waiting for a box with a number, waiting for the candle to match the color of the box, waiting for this arrow to help you identify that you are now supposed to be in this trade. You're seeing your ribbon down here is blue. So now we have buying motion in the market. Okay. And then we have these blue little arrows underneath each candle that is telling you that it's good to stay in this trade. Now we also have one more thing, which is a really, really pivotal to this trade. We have what is called a support zone in also blue. Okay. So if this trade was to come back down, but does not break this line, our recommendation is that you stay in the trade. You do not exit the trade. Okay. Because more than likely it may come to test this line and then spring back up. Okay. So you actually, you have no reason to exit the trade at that point. Now, also you have this as a confirmation of your trending strength. Okay, so this is trending neutral right now. Why? Because the market is starting to move sideways. But I bet you when this was trending high, it said it was very strong or a strong trend. Okay, and this is also bullish as well, telling you that what the market has a lot of liquidity and is buying up. Okay, so that's where you would enter the trade. With all of those confluences, guys, you should not second guess, but do exactly what I tell you. Enter the trade once you see these confluences and stay in the trade until you see another arrow on the opposite side. When you see a red arrow on the opposite side, that is your exit of the particular trade. Okay. So let's have a look at another example of this. Now we have here, there may have been a box here or there may have not been, but we have the arrow here nevertheless. Okay, we have the arrow here, the red arrow, which means we are now going to be selling the market. It tells us the volume here as well. It was very strong volume here as well. 64 is also strong volume here as well. Okay, so this would have been selling the market now. This would have been selling the market. Now, look at what you see right here. You see red arrow, red candle. You also see your sniper snake here as well, which is red as well. We have the red tile also. We have the red cloud. Okay, so you should be in this trade now for a sell. Okay, Then we have the red arrows on top of each candle telling us that it's okay for us to remain in this particular trade. Now, what do we have here? We have a blue box. This here would be your exit. Why? Because now we can see that the market has changed directions and the market is now moving upwards. Okay, so there's so many examples of this, which I can, I can pick out, and it's just absolutely incredible how they've actually positioned all of these indicators together to make one big system that allows you to enter and exit the trade without second guessing, guys. So this is what I wanted to show you today, which is a super, super easy strategy or system to actually utilize on the JIFU platform. This one is called Sniper Pro. I absolutely love it. You can use it on the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour time frame, the 15-minute time frame. And for you scalpers out there, you can also use this on the 1 minute time frame as well. Okay, let me show you what it looks like on the 1 minute time frame. Here you go. Okay, same rules. Enter on a red candle. Okay, is it red? Yes, it's red. Okay, that's it. Stay in the trade, stay in the trade, stay in the trade. But once you see this gray candle start to emerge, these gray candles are normally indecision candles where it could change direction. Okay, now you see here, blue arrow, you should be out of this trade by now. Okay, now for those who want to stay in these trades long term, let's say you want to stay in these trades, you don't want to keep looking at the trade. You just want to get in and leave it, let it do its thing. You want to set a take profit. Guys, this actually gives you the stop loss, take profit 1, and also take profit 2. It gives you the coordinates. So once this appears, it gives you your stop loss, your take profit 1, and also your take profit 2. Anybody joining the platform, I always say, enter your stop loss and enter take profit 1. Why? Because you need to get used to a system to see how it works. Okay, take profit 1. Plus, it's going to be quicker for you, and you're going to earn more money quicker in utilizing the system. Now, once you get to know the system very, very well, that's when now you start to utilize TP2, TP3, etc. So guys, look, that's a very brief, short video on how to utilize the Sniper Pro. It's a very, very simple system once you come onto the charts. And I get it. When I first started and I saw these different colors and different movements in the market and so on, I was a little bit like, what is going on? But under our care and under our guide and under our mentorship, we will actually be teaching you how to get the best out of this system. I have people collaborating with me on this system that have started trading within the first week and earning their profits in the first week on their demo accounts. Okay, so we can do exactly the same for you utilizing the Sniper Pro. So I look forward to you reaching out. Click subscribe for more videos of how you can benefit from the JIFU website using their particular scanners. I'll be dropping another video on another scanner next week as well, one that I particularly like, which is more of a long-term scanner. So if you're already a trader and you're looking for more confluences, more ideas of how you can better your trading, this particular video next week will definitely be for you. I'll be dropping all the links at the bottom in the bio of this video, so you can link, and you can also do a 30-minute free session with me that I will take you through the JIFU platform, the scanners and so on, so you can see exactly in depth how things work. So I look forward to seeing you then. Take care, guys. It's Jay, your trading buddy, and I'm out. Take care.